This is the Anker Solix C800 Plus, and in this video today I'm going to go ahead and put this to the test. I'm going to show you guys what's included and all the unique features this has, and towards the end of the video I will go ahead and give this a RandomFix tool grade so you guys can decide for yourself. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to RandomFix. So we got the C800 Plus, and this is going to be brand new for 2024. And I've been playing around with this for about 3 weeks. And so far, I have some good news about this. And I'll share this throughout the video. And I'll also point out some areas where this unit can get some improvement. And I apologize about the wind, as it's nice and windy here in Texas. And I do have their solar panel, which is really easy to hook up. This is the 200 watt array, and I purposely did not optimize the position of it because the sun is here and the panel is down here, just to give you guys an idea on how their whole system works, as you're not always going to get the perfect conditions. Let's let this charge for a second. And what I like about it is the fact that this is ultra portable.
The best part of this is it's ultra portable.
By the way, how old are you?
8. The nice thing is I didn't have to break my back while carrying it. And later on I'll show you a trick with the lights at nighttime. Stay tuned or stay in the dark.
And it's got some unique features that I think you're going to really like, that I have not seen on other units. And this is really made for portability, but it still packs the power you need to power up all your devices. And it claims that it can power up 10 devices at once. So we have a total of 5 alternating current 120 watt ports down here that can easily be turned on and off with just a click. And right here on the display, you can see that it's on, and you'll hear a little clicking noise when you do turn it on and off. And it does have an app, which we'll talk about later in the video. We got a total of 2 USB-C ports. One is going to be the 100 watt port right here. The other is a 30 watt port. And we got 2 USB-A fast chargers. And we got a 10 amp car socket. On the side over here, we have the alternating current plug to go ahead and charge this. And this has something very unique that I've seen only on one other brand. This has got a fast charger built in that takes a regular computer plug like this, and this unit can fully charge in 1 hour, about 58 minutes. It's called Hyper Flash technology, and guys, I can tell you guys it works. And I can charge it via solar, as well as charging it with the household plug. And I'll show you guys on the app later on how you enable that Hyper Flash quick charge. And there's a plug right here that can be connected to solar panels, and also the car lighter adapter, which is provided. This is the car lighter power cord right here. And let's go try this out in the vehicle really quick. I have the unit plugged into my vehicle, and the cord that it came with is definitely long enough to go and reach even the rear seats of this minivan. And currently it's charging at 106 watts, and everything is working as designed. Now that we've seen this in action, let me show you guys the rest of this. So there's a little reset button, and I'm really going to go ahead and put this to the test, guys, today. I know this is rated at a pretty high wattage, but I'm going to see if I can exceed that for a couple of seconds to see what happens when you do overuse the unit, and if it does cause any kind of permanent damage. And to do this, I have a couple of devices that take a lot of power, including a heat gun and a small little heater up top. This is where all the magic is going to happen. We have a mount right here. This is a pole mount, and anything that takes that camera style mount can go ahead and twist into place right there. And up top we get 2 torches, and these are really great for camping, and my kids want to go ahead and play with this. So let's take a look at this at nighttime, and you can go ahead and judge it for yourself. Let's take a look at the light bar. So the light bar does have a SOS mode, and if you touch it once, it's got a low setting, middle setting, and a very high setting. And the light is very nice and soft. It's not an annoying light. And there are the two torches, and these torches have a very special function on them, which this guy promised you he would share with you.
Yep. So there are 3 modes onto this. 1, 2, 3. And so if you hold this button, it will get brighter. And if you look closely at this one compared to this one, this one is darker than this one.
That's pretty cool.
At the very bottom of this, there's a little attachment right here. You pull it out, and if you have some hook or something in your tent when you're camping, you can hook it on something to have it in a place where you can always leave your tent with it.
That's pretty cool. You want to go camping with this?
Yes.
Okay. And even the kitties like it. Hello, kitties. The light is actually not bad. The kitty's playing with the light. Hello, kitty.
Kitty.
These lights are actually pretty durable. I have dropped it many times, and no cracks in them yet. And there's a kitty sitting right there now. And if you like big kitties, there's a mountain lion that actually lives in those bushes there, about a quarter mile away. It's supposed to be a pretty big one. I have not seen it myself. All my neighbors have. And the light does have a status and a battery level. And when I mentioned they've pretty much thought about everything, Look what happens when I put the torch back. Turns off itself. No need to worry about powering it down first. And this makes a really cool toy. Now that you have seen these at nighttime, let's go ahead and jump on to the mount right here. And this is included. And this is going to plug into right here. And once you get it into place, it extends out quite high. And this has a universal mount, which can be used for other accessories. And to recharge these torches, it's very easy. They have a magnetic connector, and they just slide back in and lock into position. And now they're charging. And it has plenty of exhaust ports all around the sides. And you'll notice that this has 768 watt hours of power. And this does have a lithium iron phosphate battery, or LFP battery. And what I like about these batteries is the fact that these tend to be safer and they last a lot longer than your standard lithium ion battery. And these are the batteries that I actually used in my conversion van. And if I had a solution like this, guys, I would have saved myself a whole bunch of time, because there's a lot of technology in this. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an example of this later on in the video, just so you guys can visualize how much technology is in here. There's an inverter, there's a charger, there's applications, there's battery shunts. It's a lot. And it packs it all into this small box right here, which is a little bit smaller than a mini cooler. It also comes with a wire where you can connect 2 solar panels. So this side right here plugs into the unit, and you can plug the solar panels into here. You can charge this via solar at 300 watts max. I have a 200 watt panel here, and these are very nice panels. I'll leave you guys a review to this. And from the times I have used them, the wind has not knocked over these panels, and the wind is pretty strong here. You guys look at the grass. And you'll get an actual owner's manual, which is really nice. It has QR codes for registering the unit, because this comes with a 5-year warranty, and it is expected to last about 10 years or 3,000 cycles. That's why it's really important to go ahead and get a battery that has that lithium iron phosphate technology, and this one definitely does have that. And the unit arrived undamaged, nicely packaged with lots of protection. So I've gone through and plugged in some devices. I have a Nintendo Switch here, and an Android tablet, and an Android phone, and I even have a wire here for my iPhone. And now let's go ahead and run some devices off this. Connect to the application here, and this is the application, and this is how you could enable that ultra fast charging. And the charging just went up from the low 400s up to 1,000 watts, and this is going to continue to go ahead and rise as the unit stabilizes. And it also lets me know how much power is being drained from the different ports, and everything except for the Nintendo is working correctly, as it might be this wire. I'm able to turn the AC power on and off, as well as the car port. There's a brightness control, and there's a screen on and off. And to go ahead and put this to the test, I'm going to unplug this from the solar panel, and let's see if this supports uninterrupted power. I'm going to turn on this little heater here, and currently the unit is taking in 1200 plus watts, and it's dishing out over 450 watts. I also have this heat gun, and this heat gun requires a lot of power. So we are running the heater and the heat gun right now, and these other devices are plugged in. And I'm going to unplug this from the household power right here. And nothing turned off. And I think I even heard the heat gun get a little bit louder. Let me turn off the heater for a second. And the power now is going to drop a little bit to the 700s. Let's see if we can use this on the higher setting. 1,383 watts going out currently. You can see that that heat gun is super red. And I actually use these heat guns a lot of times when I'm barbecuing. This is how I get my fire started. And let's see if we can run the heat gun with this heater and all these devices plugged in. There we go, guys. We shut off the unit. We made it bug out. And so it does have some fail safes built in, as you're not supposed to go ahead and do it the way I just did it. You're not supposed to overload this. But I'm glad I did this for testing purposes. Let's see how easy it is to go and get everything restarted. This did not pop. That was good. Okay, so I just push the button and everything fired back up. Again, we're holding 1,200 watts with no issues. So far, so good. And can you hear that fan? The fan turned on. That was really impressive that the unit went and basically turned the fan off as soon as the heavy load disappeared. Did you know I've been testing this unit for about 3 weeks? So I really do put a lot of time into making these videos. And if you guys enjoy this kind of content and you guys like my unbiased reviews, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, as I really do appreciate it. And lets YouTube know that I'm bringing you guys valuable content. And thank you so much. Let's take a quick look at how much technology is actually built into this Solix C800 Plus unit, as it's a little mind-blowing when you compare it to a conventional unit. And this is my old conventional unit here. This has a battery, 768 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. This has a battery. It's a little bit bigger. It's got 1,280 watt-hours, but it's almost the size of the unit. This has an inverter built into it. This has an inverter built into it. Sine wave, sine wave. This has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. This has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it takes up a lot of room and is very hard to configure. This has a total of 4 USB ports with the 12 volt out. This has a total of 2 USB ports. This weighs about 21 pounds. And this probably weighs a total of 70 pounds. This has an MPPT solar charge controller built in, which is very easy to use. You just plug it in right there. This has an MPPT solar charge controller right there. This has a built-in battery charger. This does not have a built-in battery charger. I have to use one of these smart battery chargers, and it's only at 10 amps or about 120 watts. This charges at well over 1200 watts plus. So basically this can charge 12 times faster than this does, which can make quite a big difference. This has some pretty cool torches built in. This has no torches. And a setup like this is going to probably run me in the $700-800 range, plus all the materials, cabling, and everything else I need. And the Anker Solix unit is completely operational out of the box. I don't have to really worry about much, as the technology goes and protects the batteries, and it's all wired up. So when you do the math, you're really going to figure out that the C800 Plus is definitely worth every dollar. And if I find any special coupon codes, I will leave you guys those in the video description box down below. This video might come out as a pre-release, so please comment down below, and as soon as I get any special coupons, I will go ahead and reply back to your comment, so that way you guys can go ahead and save right away, as they are going to have an early bird special on this, which can make this an absolute steal. Even though this costs less, it has more technology than this, and most importantly, it's portable. So I can go ahead, put this in my vehicle, hit the road, and not have to worry about much, as it can go ahead and power up a lot of my devices, those 12 volt refrigerators. And I've gone camping with people that have a CPAP machine, and if you have a unit like this, you can go ahead and power up a CPAP machine for 15 hours. There's a lot of power packed up in this, especially if you have a solar panel. You can keep this unit topped off without any worries. What gives me peace of mind is the fact that if I forgot to charge it the night before, I can go ahead and plug it in, and even if the unit is completely dead, I can be fully charged within 1 hour and ready to go on my next adventure. Now is my favorite part of the video. This is where I'm going to go and give the Solix C800 a RandomFix tool grade, so you can decide for yourself. And before we jump into the score, I do want to thank the vendor for sending me this, as I've really enjoyed testing it, and it's given me a lot of valuable information that I can go ahead and share with you guys. And I'm going to give this a RandomFix tool grade of 86 out of 100. And this is a really high score, because honestly guys, this is a really cool unit. It does a lot. It's very fun to use. I like the little extras that are included, as it makes it unique. The fact that you don't have to carry a big brick and you can just use your computer wire, that's pretty awesome. There's only a couple of brands that actually allow you to do this. The app works flawlessly. You can go and use it from anywhere in the world. If you're not nearby, if you're nearby, even if you don't have internet, you can go use Bluetooth. Everything works as advertised. I did not notice any glitches with the unit, and no issues. I did not have to reset anything. It didn't pop any fuses on the side. And even though this is probably one of the highest scored portable power stations I have tested, I do wish this offered a little bit more. And one of the things that I wish this had is USB-C charging. This unit does not allow you to charge it through USB-C. And wireless charging, this unit would be a complete home run, especially if you can get it for the early release price. And as soon as I get the coupon or the information on how you can go ahead and order it, I will go ahead and update you guys. So please comment down below, and as soon as I get that info, I will reply back to your comment and give you the directions you need to go ahead and save that additional $150 on this unit. And as you guys can see, everything's working. It's charging at a very high wattage. The app is flawless. Lights are working. This is a bonus. The correct adapters were included, and you don't need to pay out of pocket for that. And using one of these XC60 connectors like this, I'm going to show you how I prepared myself for a power outage on my Prius hybrid. So if this is a concern to you guys, I'll leave you guys a video link in the description box down below on how you can go ahead and wire up your vehicle. So in case the power does go out and there's really bad weather, you're not able to go and put those solar panels out, you can still rest assured that your devices are going to have the power they need. And this is what I use personally because I live in Eastern Texas and the power sometimes does go out for a few days. So I'm always prepared. So let me take you over to the vehicle. And you happen to own a hybrid vehicle or any vehicle, make sure you guys check out my video on how you can go ahead and use your vehicle as a very efficient power generator. You can use your C800 Plus unit here and power up your internet and some of the crucial appliances such as your refrigerator without any worries. And if there's anything that I left off in this video, please let me know what it is so I can go ahead and incorporate it into another video. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up as it lets YouTube know that I'm bringing you guys valuable content, and I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll leave you guys links to anything that I discussed in this video, including the solar panels. Thank you so much again for watching, and make it a great day.